This isn't as applicable in SharePoint of a usability tip because by default SharePoint kind of already does this really well. If we start really creating more customized forms, or if we're using developers to create custom forms, or if we're using InfoPath and stuff, there's a couple things that we want to be very careful of. Number one is that we want to always make sure that when a form opens up, that overall the first field in that form always has focus. Otherwise the cursor's inside, it's ready to go. It really helps, especially if people are starting to use this for more rapid data entry. And that is what you'll see in user patterns on the internet, is that people often will open up forms and immediately start typing, and a lot of times they don't even realize that they're not actually typing anything in until they actually look up, because there's those people that look down at their fingers while they type. Another thing you want to be very careful of, especially if you're doing custom forms, if you're using InfoPath to modify things, is the order in which the fields actually go through tab. So you always want to try and make sure that it's tabbing through the correct order from top to bottom, or from side to side, or however you're going. And so in InfoPath you can actually manage that, and in custom forms you can manage that. In SharePoint it's always going to go from top to bottom, whatever order the fields are. But you always want to make sure that, because again, a lot of people tend to go through forms through tabs, and not only in web browsers but also with mobiles and that. So these are just two things that you always want to make sure you're getting that first field to have focus on it, and you're also making sure that you have the correct field order for tabs.